Good evening, everyone. This is David. Wishing you a very happy new year. I think I packed my pipe just a little bit tight. There's something in the way of the draw. Not quite correct. Anyway, just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year. Today is January 1st, 2023. And shaping up already to be a good year. I say that because nothing bad has happened, so that's good. That's a good year. Hope everyone had a good Christmas, not Christmas Eve, but New Year's Eve celebration. Mine was outstanding. I went to bed at 10, actually about 9:30, read to around 11:30 and went to sleep. So I know a lot of people do the celebration, watch the ball drop. Used to do that with my kids, but once they turned about 14, we kind of left that behind, and it's not really something that I want to stay up for. I've got something stuck in this pipe, and I cannot seem to get the draw to work. I'm smoking my Cultus pipe. One I had got at the Gatlinburg earlier in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Smoking some Sutliff hot chocolate. Never heard of it. Got it at my local store, tobacconist. And it's got a nice room note. I think I was smoking this last time. I was smoking my Hobbit pipe that I got for Christmas. But yeah, I never have been a big one for the New Year's Eve celebration. My sister, growing up, she always wanted to be in New York City. That was her big dream, to be in New York City, downtown, where the ball drops. That was never anything I wanted to do. That was just I understand it takes about 4 hours to get out of Manhattan once you're down there. Now it's completely clogged up. I'm just going to start completely over. But yeah, it takes about 4 hours once you're down there to get out of the downtown rush. There we go. Still something kind of stuck in there. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, 4 hours being all day, thousands and thousands of people. That is not my idea of a good way to start the new year or in the old year. So, but some people like it, and that's good for them. I'm glad that they do. To me, I like to just kind of maybe read a book or stay home, at least stay off the roads, because you never know who's going to be out there. But, yeah, I hope everything went well for you. Now it's got a bit of draw. Probably the worst video I've ever produced. A little bit of coffee with my hot chocolate. So killing two birds with one stone. I've been listening to or watching some different YouTube videos that have kind of different ways that different generations view things. And I know my way is getting to be an older perspective. But I heard something on one of the YouTube channels that it just kind of surprised me. It was a young man, and I would really wouldn't want to be a young man today. It seemed like a confusing time. They were talking about walking with your girlfriend or your wife along a sidewalk. And they were mentioning that they had just learned what was called the sidewalk rule. I don't know if any of you have heard of that, but I guess I shouldn't be shocked that today, some people don't like that or may think that it's chauvinist, but how many of you remember the sidewalk rule from maybe when you were a kid? I remember my dad taught me young, when you're walking along a road that has a sidewalk, if you're walking with your wife or your girlfriend or anyone of the opposite sex or a woman, that as a man you always walk on the outside where the traffic is. That way, if something happens or someone loses control of a car, especially today with people texting and trying to drive, you can push them out of the way and you're the one that gets hit. But I started doing some research with some people and asking younger people, and I couldn't find one person under 30 that had ever even heard of the sidewalk rule. Of course, it's not a law, but it's more of a kind of a chivalrous, polite way to treat someone. And I know sometimes that's kind of out of vogue today, but I just thought that was interesting. I'm going to give up on this pipe. It is just not working for me. So maybe it's not going to be the best year. My pipe smoking is going to be challenged. But yeah, just wanted to come on and say, hey, as I mentioned, I'm going to try and do more videos, but just wanted to ask you, have you ever heard of the sidewalk rule? Do you find that to be something that's kind of chauvinist or patriarchal, or do you find that to be out of date? Or is it something that you've never heard of? I'd be interested to find out just kind of where, people are and what they think of something like that. So it's always nice to compare your actions with what's going on in society to see if you're kind of in tune or out of tune. Of course, even if I'm out of tune, I'm still going to do it. I've done that ever since I've known my wife, for about 32 years now, I guess we've been married, and always walk where the car is. She just accepts that. She says it's kind of a gentleman thing to do. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have a chance, what you think about that. Also, just I hope everyone has a great new year. Most people are probably going back to work Tuesday. They're not off. If they're off tomorrow, that's a good thing. I happen to have off, so I'm going to enjoy it, just sitting at home and kind of relaxing. But I hope the new year goes well for you, and I hope your pipes stay lit, unlike mine is doing today. So be safe, and we'll talk to you soon.